Nanatuge. Pay attention. Look around. What do you see?
Colonization has stripped many of our men their identity. We do have the highest suicide rates in the world. We have some of the worst poverty rates. All of that leads to disparities.
It's common in Churchill for people just struggling, you know, like trying to find their way.
We've been so traumatized. Our people have been through so much.
There's a train here, and it's time to stop the train and start to drive it.
Where did we learn to be men, right? You know, growing up as a little boy, watching Westerns on TV and noticing these cowboys riding into Indian villages with their rifles, 6-shooters, pow, 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 and all the damn Indians would be dead. To be Indigenous, to be Aboriginal, why would I want to identify with that?
As being a sober man, I've been on this searching journey of who I am. You know, my dad, there was always boundaries, right? Don't go on the rocks, you know, stay away from the water. Of course, where are you gonna go? You're gonna go on the rocks and go by the water. I've been taking these last few days in like a sponge. Like, I starve for these days, you know? Going out on the land, cutting the wood for the fire, connecting, harvesting our willows.
How do you understand these things? All of these trees, they're all different, but they're all reaching for the same creator.
One of the guys we were with walked down the beach and he returned with an eagle feather. He gifted it to me, so I was very humbled by that. I realized that it wasn't meant for me. DJ, I felt right away that it was his eagle feather.
I'm a Métis man with Cree Indigenous roots. It bothered me that I had white skin. I don't look Indigenous, you know? I feel it.
Let you often hear some tobacco. Just a little prayer, right?
Go ahead and tie. We got one more tie on this end. Well, I think we're gonna be good. I think, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do 4 swings. This will easily hold 20 people easy. Gun! Stop and bring it down more. Come this way.
You know, the younger generation also suffers, and we need to help them.
I deal with anxiety a lot, causing a lot of trouble when I was young.
Do you ever experience like racism?
A lot. When I was going in my group home. Just like I was talking about the other day, that I'm an attempted suicide survivor.
Mm. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Huh? Okay, no. So this end here, wrap it around.
I can understand that. When I was his age, I wouldn't have said nothing. He asked who wanted to be named. Of course, I put my hand up. I wanna know. You know, I wanna know.
My name, Bimashiginu, Soaring Eagle. You think about a soaring eagle, you know, they're way up, they observe people, right? A lot of times, I'm looking for that one person that maybe needs to talk to somebody, right?
I want to get named, but I couldn't because last night.
You know, he even had a few drinks the other night, but he still had enough respect to say, hey, I can't partake now, right? And I thought that was cool, right?
It's part of my journey, it's part of my search. This is what I need to do for my Métis Cree heritage. I'm really looking forward to getting named.
I call to creation. Owena, who wants to take this young man as a namesake? and guide him. I get a response from the spirit world.
He looks at me and then he says, Opiska Migwen. That means white feather. 2 days before, I was meant to get this eagle feather, right? And I was meant to get my name, White Feather. It's pretty special.
All I did was ask spirit world for a name for my brother. He had longed to receive an eagle feather. That white feather is the tail feather of an eagle. It's critical to the direction of that flight. There is scientific evidence now, the granting, the gifting of names, and what that does to the grief tap, I call it. It shuts it off. When you're given a name, you're given a new identity. You understand? You are... 1 minute. All the trauma that made you who you are up to this point, we're turning that off. This is who you are now. Go out, find yourself, leave that pain. That's how significant this is for these men that were named. They have a new tool to work with in their own healing, their own wellness, to bring their own loved ones, their family, their children, their grandchildren forward. They've got a new identity.
Our elder today, he said, you know, a warrior's not like someone who can fight, you know? It's helping others, doing good things, supporting your family, being a good person.
We're very good at being lone wolves, you know. We struggle through life alone. That's only the tip of the iceberg in terms of how we've been affected. Seeing these men here in the community really truly come together and working together, you know, being elbow to elbow together, I thought was really powerful. Us standing up strong, with our heads held up high as Indigenous men.
In the past couple of days, I really connected with people.
Against all odds, this community has changed the trajectory for their men. And we've just given them an opportunity to make that happen.
It's our knowledge, our ceremonies, our connection to spirit, to the land. This is how I stand. This is where I stand. This is my roots. This is our story. We have to know who we are. That is what's going to save us as Indigenous people.
I'm a proud Métis man. That step is huge. Take that first step.